Hey everybody, I'm here with a quick video on Karen Huger from the Real Housewives of Potomac. We all know now, if you watch the show and you follow the series, that Karen is spending time behind bars. She was sentenced to 2 years in prison, 1 year suspended, but 1 year she has to actually do the time. And now we're also finding out that Karen allegedly, she was offered multiple deals before she actually went to trial, and allegedly she denied them all, and all of them look better than the current time that she is serving. But when Karen actually saw the police body cam footage, she said that she did not recognize the person in that footage. And a lot of people with addictions, they do not recognize themselves when they are in the throes of their addiction. And if somebody tells them or somebody shows them, they actually don't believe it. So I'm not shocked that Karen came out and said that she did not recognize that person that she saw in that footage. And it's very unfortunate when it comes to addiction. Now, listen, I'm very fortunate. I think we all have our vices, and some vices are just more harmful than others. You know, my vice is shopping. I got a shopping problem and I got to calm myself down. But at the very least, my shopping addiction, it hurts no one but myself if I overspend or just spend too much money. When you have other types of addictions like, alcohol, drugs, it not only impacts yourself, it impacts your family. And if you decide that you're going to drive under the influence, you could potentially impact a lot of other people in their families. So I do feel for Karen, and I really hope that she gets the help that she needs, because Karen is in her 60s. So let's go ahead and get a little bit more into this story. And listen, there have been times where I got upset with people over like a situation or something that's happening, and I may snap in that moment, and later on, like, I don't even recognize, like, that's normally not me. Like, I usually have a little bit more control. Hold on, let me pause this. I'm like, I usually have a little bit more control, so I get upset with myself, like, oh my god, I'm surprised that person, I allowed that person to you know have me come out of character and go that far. So Real Housewives of Potomac star Karen Huger reacts to shocking body cam footage of her DUI arrest. Said didn't recognize that woman. And I get it and I understand. Let's just take a quick listen and look.
Poor white green people. Want that black people?
It has nothing to do with any of that.
Yeah, it does. It has everything. So what's your
point? It actually has zero to do with that. I don't
So,
get to make
I'm sorry.
how this happens.
All right, it's not you. I'm sorry. I'm extremely intelligent. I am Thomas Justice's concubine.
The computer's going to continue reading that
half
for
of the
all I
nation.
need
Your
you to do
point
is
is
listen.
what? No, what you need to do is tell me what you want.
All I need you to do is listen. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I appreciate that. Thank you. In your test results, could you not?
If you actually see the whole footage from that night, it's horrific. It's sad. Um, but I have no, like, there's nothing to make fun about. It's just sad that someone, their addictions is taking over their life, so to speak. So Karen Huger didn't recognize herself in the shocking body cam footage from her DUI arrest last March. During the final the Real Housewives of Potomac reunion episode Sunday night, host Andy Cohen introduced a new clip showing Karen and her husband Raymond Huger talking about the incident from December 27, 2024, after she was found guilty of the DUI. I commend Ray. Anybody that has a spouse or family member that's dealing with addictions, you're kind of like dealing with it with them, and it's a lot. It could take a toll on you too. So Karen revealed that prior to her trial, she refused to watch the police footage from the arrest, which showed her inebriated, mumbling nonsense phrases, and struggling to walk. I mean, she was done. Okay. Um, I'm sitting there in the courtroom, like, I have to finally watch it, because I kept saying, well, surely they made a mistake, right? Because everything's not connecting for me. She began telling Ray. And I watched, and I'm telling you, I didn't recognize that woman, she continued. I didn't know her. Karen, 61, further claimed that she blacked out before drunkenly crashing her Maserati on the side of a street. So seeing the tapes helped her finally piece together what happened. Is that really footage of her, like, in the jail, the processing area? Oh my God, how sad is that? Okay. It's my fault, she confessed, while later adding, what happened to me was self-inflicted. I drove, I had that accident. I put people in danger. The former Bravo celebrity reflected on the night of her DUI in March 2024 and admitted that she was self-medicating with antidepressants after recently upping the dose. I don't like the way they're putting former Bravo celebrity. There have been several other Bravo stars that have gotten into buku trouble, tons of trouble, and they were still allowed, after said trouble, to be on Bravo. And I'm hoping they do Karen the same. Anyway, instead of going back to the doctor, I adjusted my medication. I self-medicated that night, she recalled. What I do remember is going to a friend's house. I started drinking champagne, but I had forgotten that I had taken the medication, and not only just taking it, I had upped the dose. I do believe that clip, if you saw the reunion part 3 last night, that her and Ray, and listen, can you blame them? With trying to do a last ditch effort to explain, her transgressions, but it didn't work. And it wasn't believable. It seemed staged and rehearsed, but she tried it. Ray also reminded Karen that the DUI arrest was not her first run-in with the law, as she had 4 driving violations since 2006. I guess you feel especially bad about it now that you've been there, done that, had the lesson, and you're sort of back there again somehow, he told her. Karen explained that she was checking herself into a rehabilitation program to prevent herself from behaving like that again. For Karen to be 61, whatever procedure she did or didn't have, she looks amazing. These are amazing, amazing photos. It's just a shame that she had this opportunity on a platform such as the Real Housewives of Potomac, and she couldn't keep herself together and get the help that she needed, that it turned out to this point. But it's better that it turned out to this point rather than Karen actually taking a life or her own life as a result of her out of control addiction. She subsequently sought treatment at a wellness facility, but stayed for less than a month before she had to return to face her sentencing. Karen was sentenced to a 2-year prison term with 1 year suspended last week. I understand better the brutal clarity of the fact that when you're behind a car driving, you're not just driving for yourself. Hugo emotionally told the judge at the sentencing, "It's my responsibility to make sure that my community members make it where they need to be safely." So in other words, make sure that everybody that also was on the road, let me see what picture I like the best, kind of like this picture, Karen, that everybody else that's on the road to make it home to their family members. I'm wishing Karen the best, but I also feel like this was needed for her. I feel like if Karen didn't get a jail sentence, that she would have remained being out of control with said addiction. I don't know if jail is rehabilitation, but I do know jail, you can't get alcohol and beverages. So at the very least, for 365 days, you can be sure that Karen will be alcohol free. And yes, because they have nurses and they have a whole medical, they have what do you call it? They have a station where you can go and seek light care medical help while you are in a facility. So she has access to, maybe get the medication that she needs, get herself on right medication, and seek the therapy that she needs so that she can do better with her life. I feel for her kids, but her children know all too well, better than probably we do, about Karen's drinking problems and her situations that she has gotten herself into over the years. So listen, guys, chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. Everybody, thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts on this Karen situation. Let me know your thoughts if you have anybody in your family that has an alcohol problem. I know people that have addictions. I'll put it like that. And I will say this, that I pray every day that not only the people I know, but at everyone out there, that they find a way to seek help, to rise above their addictions, and to also go to therapy so that they can understand why they are self-medicating, and for whatever they're self-medicating with, whether you're self-medicating with food, whether you're self-medicating with alcohol, whether you're self-medicating with prescription drugs or illegal drugs. Find out the reason why you're self-medicating, and you'll probably have more success of dropping that habit. Listen, guys, thanks for watching. Chat with me in comments. I will chat back. Let me know your thoughts on Karen just saying she didn't recognize that girl, that person who was in that video. And I understand it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.